everyone. So I know that I usually do a little live portion before I start my Shimelle sketches video, but when I shot this I was fighting a cold and my voice was all gross, so I just kind of shot the beginning. I'm going to be doing a heritage page today. You saw my photo and you saw the sketch. I'm going to be using Maggie Holmes Heritage products for this layout. If you are interested in more heritage photos, I have a heritage series I do on my channel. It's been a little hit and miss recently, but I'm hoping that come January it goes back to what I originally planned for it to be, which was two videos on Fridays, so 2 Fridays a month. Today I am being joined by 2 of my very favorite YouTubers, Alex Trofimov, which is Pink Crafty Mama on YouTube, and my dear friend Christy Harriman, who is Christy's Beautiful Life on YouTube, and I can't wait to see what they do with this sketch. So the sketch is really fun and interesting, and in Shimelle's video she actually pulls out a can of spray paint and spray paints her the entire middle portion of the layout, which I found amazing and awesome. And if I hadn't decided that I was going to go ahead and do a heritage page for today's video, I would totally have pulled out a bottle of spray paint and spray painted on my layout because I just thought that was so cool. And it might be something I do later on with, maybe I'll adjust it to another sketch. So I'm going to map my photo in some of this beautiful vellum, and I'm going to start playing TV apparently. I'm going to start something on my phone that I want to watch. I don't know. Really should have just taken that part out, but I think I edited this like really fast because I wanted to get it voiceovered and stuff. So all of my layers are going to be inked up with some vintage photo distress ink. I'm going to go ahead and start my layout with these papers, and then I'm going to add some gold washi tape. So this washi tape is from one of Maggie Holmes' first collections. No, not first collections, older collections. Not first collections. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some lovely gold details. I'm going to put the gold washi tape on either side of this navy blue paper, and then I'm also going to go ahead and put it on the outside when I adhere it to my pattern paper. And I love how this particular sketch has this really kind of elegant feel to it. And that was what made me kind of decide, all right, I wanted to get one of my heritage photos done with this particular sketch because of how elegant the layout was. So as I do this layout, you'll notice that there won't be any journaling on it, but if you go back to my last heritage layout on my channel, you'll see why. That's because this is actually going to be one of 2 pages, and the insert that will go in the middle has all the journaling on it. So I decided I did want to add a little bit of splatter across the bottom, just a little bit like the way that the sketch calls for. I'm going to use my Shimmer's Glorious Day, and I'm going to just splatter it across the middle. Now in the end, this is a really, really subtle look on this layout. I'm going to bump up the look of the little droplets that are on the sketch a little bit more after I go ahead and do my embellishing. But for now, this is just going to add like a little bit of subtle splatter across the middle of the page. So now that I have my photo matted onto the vellum and adhered down, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create this big cluster across the bottom. So I took some fussy cut pieces, the tag, and that little banner that says Our Family Tree, and I'm going to use that as kind of that tag is kind of the base, and I'm going to pretty much fill in so that that tag just becomes little lighter bits showing through. That craft camera is a really, really old a die cut piece from Meyer Road. I've had those cameras forever. It came in this huge pack, and every so often I find that they're just the perfect thing to add to a layout. I love them. And but I still have so many. There were so many in that package. So I'm going to use that as well. And now I just have some flowers. So these are not the flowers from the Heritage collection. I didn't get the ephemera pieces for that collection. I am just mixing in my stash for a lot of the ephemera pieces that I use with my Heritage layout, just to get some of my stash used up. I have the biggest stash of Maggie Holmes products because she's one of my very, very favorites. She probably is right up there with Shimelle in product that I have from one designer. In fact, I know she is. I have the most Shimelle and Maggie Holmes products. So I went through my Maggie Holmes embellishments and just decided I was going to mix and match them with the Heritage collection for my layouts using that collection. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to create this big cluster across the middle. And I'm not going to use all of the die cuts I pulled. I pulled way more than I could use, but that's okay because I was able to really get good colors, good matching colors that go. And so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab this sticker sheet. I think is the next thing that I do. I'm just trying to decide what else I want to add, what else I feel like I want to put onto this layout. And I'm just going to grab this one sticker from the sticker sheet, and then I'm going to create a little alternate cluster. Now this cluster is not part of the sketch, but I really wanted to add a little something up there in that corner, and I wanted to pull in a little bit more gold, and I also wanted to add a little subtitle, which I'm going to do with this sticker. I'm going to pop it up on some pop dots. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to adhere everything to my page exactly as you see it right here. I'm going to pop up this Generations, and I'm going to pop up that banner that says Our Family Tree. And I'm sorry if there's a little background noise on this video. I have myself locked in a very quiet room and I'm trying, but my family is here and being noisy downstairs. So sometimes you get a little bit of, I'm hoping that my microphone isn't that good, that it's not pulling in those sounds, but it might be. So the last little bit I'm going to add to this layout is, instead, since the splatters came out to be so subtle, I decided that I wanted to add some Nouveau drops. So this is Caramel Cream Nouveau, which I think just adds this gorgeous pearl-like look to the edge of this. And so that's my interpretation of all those little dots across the page. A little bit of these Nouveau drops and a little bit of the splatters, and that is what we're going to do to finish this layout off. Be sure to head over and check out both Alex and Christy's take on this sketch for some more great ideas on how you can reimagine some of these sketches, and you will find Shimelle's original blog post below, as always, along with links to both Alex and Christy's channels. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you love this layout. I think it turned out so elegant and pretty, and I am a big fan of elegant. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye!